Hello, beautiful people. How have you been? Happy New Month, guys. Welcome to the month of August. I'm so sorry that it took this long to post another video. I'm trying to get used to this. So, I'll just get straight into it. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button right now. Yes, now, like now. Please, right now. If you didn't watch the previous video and you're watching this, please watch the previous video. That will give you an insight of what my page is about. Yes. So I wanted to discuss something different, but I just had to briefly talk about this. It has been a frequent question that I get from some of my friends who are not married yet. You know, a friend asked me 3 weeks ago, about 2 to 3 weeks ago, how I knew my husband was the right one for me, or how I knew my husband was the one. There is not just one person that is right for you. There's, I don't want to distract you guys. I'll talk about that later. But how I knew my husband was the one, and I told her I prayed and I got a response from God to go ahead. So I will give an insight of things that um, singles should pay attention to, things they might not be paying attention to that they need to pay attention to. Generally, we ladies are always praying, or I shouldn't say just ladies, both genders, we always pray for a God-fearing, mostly ladies pray for a God-fearing man, handsome, has money, financial capability, a giver, hardworking person, and all that. It's etc. But there are some things we need to focus on that we don't focus on. And I saw a post on Instagram a few days ago where a lady was saying that it's very important that you marry a kind person. Those are specifics. But it's also important that whatever you want for yourself, you should also have that attribute. So what I'm trying to say is, I won't get you lost. Let me go back to what I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to say is that, do you have a bucket list of what you want in your man, or is just any man that approaches you? It's just anybody that approaches you. So like for me, it was very easy for me to pray about it. I prayed about it because it was too. My husband had the attribute of what I wanted. I had a bucket list of what I wanted. I had written down what I wanted. I had written down what I wanted in a man. I wanted a man who speaks fluently. Yes, it was very important to me. I wanted someone who was intelligent. It was very, very important to me. A man who was focused. A man who is not easily influenced by his friends. Who makes his own decision. Do you understand? A man who respects a lady. Not just any man. It's not all men that respect ladies. I had specifics. You need to have specifics. What do you want in your man, and what you want in your man? I don't speak as frankly as my husband. I know that, but every other attribute is there. I'm beautiful. So you need to be specific about what you want, and you need to be realistic about it. What do you want in your man, so that when that kind of man comes, it's not hard to identify that this is the person I want. You will read some love stories and they will say, and the lady or the guy will say, immediately I saw her, I spent time with her, this is the person I knew that I wanted. They already know what they want. You need to know what you want. You can't, it's just like when we are applying to school for a course, you can't apply for all the courses. You know the course you actually want to study. Do you understand? So you need to be specific. What do you want? In that way, if time wasters come around, you know this person is a time waster. If an hunter come around, hunter, these things they fall under different types of men. We have hunter, time wasters, gardener. I'll talk about that in another video. I owe you that. Yes, that's the second note. I owe you that. So if an hunter comes, someone just hunts, more like someone just comes to prey on ladies, take advantage of them, you will know. Yes, you will know. it won't take you time to know because you know what you want in your man. And I also want to tell ladies, please, if you want a hardworking person, make sure you are not a lazy woman. If you want someone who is neat, please be neat too. It's very important. If you want someone who looks good, who dresses well, please also pay attention to how you dress. If you want a tongue speaking brother, a tongue speaking brother, I mean, someone who is God fearing and also is not just God fearing, but it shows in his daily lifestyle. My sister, also be a prayerful person, a tongue speaking sister. You can't, um, you can't you can't be calling, you can't want something and you're not that. You attract what you want. Yes, that's the right word. You attract what you want. So I would say that have specifics. What do you want? Tell God what you want in your man and be realistic about it. Yes, be realistic about what you want. God is not a magician. No, he is not. And God loves his children. He will not give his son to a daughter who is not responsible. Neither will he give his daughter to a son who is not responsible. He loves us so much. God is interested in everything we do. Our daily life, the kind of person we spend the rest of our life with. He loves us so much. So I would say, sir, I won't turn this to a preaching platform. So I would say that be specific about what you want. Work towards what you want. One thing I also did was I started looking at the things that I know that I won't want my spouse to do. There were habits that I had, that I'd eaten deep. So I needed to tell myself the truth. I needed to work on it. That if I'm getting married, I need to work on these things. I need to pay attention to these things. And I started working on them. I always tell people that you are the only one who can tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth. Look at your life. Everyone has a strength. They have weaknesses. Yes, we have habits, good, bad habits. But when it comes to growth, you alone can tell yourself that, oh, I need to grow in this thing. I need to work on this thing. So back to what I'm saying. When it comes to a spouse, or when it comes to other opportunities, when it comes to a job interview and all that, when it comes to a job offer and all that, if you have specifics, you know what you want. When it comes, it's not difficult to identify. Yes, it's not. Thank you so much for today. I said, let me just give you a brief gist about this. Yeah. See you next time. Don't forget to drop a comment, subscribe, and like, and share to your friends. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.